How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie.
Transform your space into a cozy sanctuary with pleasant candles, where every scent tells a story. Whether you're unwinding after a long day or setting the mood for a relaxing evening, our hand-poured premium candles fill your home with luxurious aromas designed to uplift, soothe, and inspire. Breathe in our different scents in according with your smell taste, ranging from fresh mountain mist to beach linen, bringing the ocean breeze right to your home. And for long-lasting fragrance, try our luxurious perfume diffusers. Shop now at pleasantcandles.com and light up your senses today.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming to save us, y'all. Ain't nobody coming to save us. How y'all doing? Welcome. Come on in, hit the thumbs up button. Oh, Jesus. They got a 3-2. They got a 3-2 selling for $139,000. Where is that? A pop cup. A pop cup. 3-2. It look new. 139. That's what's up. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Sure enough, ain't you better get your life together. You better do what you need to do for you. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash shop. Say for Miss Shirley, say please let me know that you well. I'm trying to tell y'all, prayers still going out to Miss Shirley out here in these streets. We need to hear from you, sugar. We need to hear from you for real though. People waiting, people laying around. People is doing themselves a disservice. You better get up off your feet. You better get up off your feet, partner. Huh? You better do what you got to do. Boy, ain't nobody coming to save you. Hell, excuse me. Watch this. God nor Jesus is coming to save you. If you want some things to change, you got to put in work. Right. A lot of y'all is waiting for the Savior, and like our ancestors found out, nobody came to save them. So what make you think there's somebody coming to save you? I just thought about this right here about 17 minutes ago, about 16 minutes ago. Cause I be on the internet, I be watching stuff, I be listening to people. I be listening to people's problems. Like I really do be listening to people's problems. A lot of people be going through stuff. And y'all waiting on the Savior. Y'all waiting for somebody to come on in and save the day. Our ancestors wanted somebody to come and save them too. How many of y'all believe that somebody came and saved our ancestors? Because if you believe it, and hey, then it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you believe. Say, Willie, my brother and I decided to move back home to New Orleans in 2029. Say, Georgia just ain't it no more. I heard that Georgia's failing. Well, Atlanta is failing. The surrounding areas is failing. Yeah. Atlanta was supposed to be like the black Mecca. The black Mecca, that's where the businesses is and black people can prosper. They say that you can still do that right there, but families are still destroyed. You can get some money. Yeah. You can get some money, but families is still destroyed. Black fatigue is a thing. Black failure is a thing. Black failure is a thing. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash out. He said, I thought you supposed to save yourself. Might as well. Listen. That may be the concept that we need to go ahead on and adopt. Saving ourselves. I'm trying to help. I know this ain't what you want to hear because you wasn't indoctrinated this way. I understand. You was indoctrinated to wait on somebody and or have the belief that somebody is coming to save you. But you tend to not look in the past. You tend to not look at the people before you. You don't even have to go back to slavery. Look at the people 10 years ago, 20, 30 years ago, 40, 50. Your mama them, you don't even know. Your granny, yeah. Nobody came to save them either. Either or either is one of them words. We is out of control. I'm talking about you people. You colors. Yeah. You colors. You blacks. You African Americans. You black Americans. Yeah, y'all. The numbers is too high. The numbers of failure is too high. Listen, I also want to point out a little something. but I got to go ahead and type this here in so I can put it up on the screen for you. This is something that I was going to talk about yesterday. but I ran out of time. Saw some that I didn't know was legal. Saw some, didn't know was legal. Y'all do know I have to keep people informed out here because a lot of us, and I do believe a lot of us, be having this issue. In the great state of Florida, and maybe in many other states. I have no idea what's going on in any other states when it comes down to this right here. But a lot of people have been pulled over for tinted windows. 5% is illegal, 20% is okay. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that right now. We have been led to believe, and we have been told that 5% darker tints is illegal. Why do y'all think that darker tints is illegal? Like 5%. Why do y'all think that they would have been telling us that it's illegal and you can get a ticket for that? Think it through. Think about it. You say front window is illegal in California. Yeah, I think front window is illegal everywhere. I think. But I saw some. Let me go and put this up on the screen. We've been told that it's illegal. I'm finding that in Florida, individuals with certain medical conditions that require limited exposure to light can obtain a medical exemption for window tinting. This exemption allows for darker tint than is typically permitted by law. The condition that qualifies include lupus, autoimmune diseases, albinoism or albinism, vitiligo, xeroderma pigmentation or pigmentosum, I don't know, and other causes of light sensitivity. But they said it was illegal though. And to my understanding, now I don't know if this is on Google, but to my understanding, the tints is considered illegal because the police can't see what you got going on inside of the vehicle, which I always thought was kind of strange because the police have no problem with riding around with 5% tint. I always thought like it was really funny that way. Really important people get to ride around in 5% tint. The president of the United States get to ride around and tint. Your congressmen, your senators, your people like of importance get to ride around in tint or darker tint. So for me to just see, oh, well, you can get an exemption. What made these people, and I do understand that they have explained because of sensitivity to light. You do understand that a whole bunch of people have no idea that they qualify for darker tinted windows? And they have been doing, I guess, just fine, just going from here, going from there with a sensitivity to the light. They have been living just fine without knowing that, hey, I can have darker tint on my windows to help with my illness or whatever, you know. Yeah. I just found it strange that there's an exemption for tints. That's pretty much it. I said yesterday, I just thought that it was strange. I'm like, it's crazy. If it's wrong, then if it's illegal, then it's illegal. You know what I'm saying? But I guess not for all, not all. Y'all come on in and give a player a thumbs up. We only live on YouTube. I ain't have a chance to set that thing up on the other side. Got to be more careful. Running around trying to do some stuff today, man. I done been outside. I done got soaking wet because it's hot. Player clothes wet, so I got the air dry. I got the air dry. I have to air dry. Can't have all them clothes after you've been sweated up something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let stuff breathe. So I'm breathing right now. Listen, we got a whole bunch of things to go over today. I will not, it's just too much stuff. Just so much stuff. I'm not even gonna wait until the 100. We just finna go ahead on and get into it because I want to get through a lot. I want to get through with, I'm gonna try to get through about 20 stories. I'm gonna try to do about 20 stories. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, but we're gonna try. You say like the medical marijuana exemption. Yeah. Similar. Marijuana is illegal, but it's just so crazy. If you're using it for this, then it's legal, but it's illegal. No. If you use it for this, it's legal. We don't know what we want to do. You say it's 100 degrees in South Carolina. Bam. You say Willie got on them leopard print Speedos under his shirt. Gotta let it breathe though. You know what I'm saying? Let it breathe. Anyway, man, we finna go ahead on and jump on into it. Y'all got to keep up. Not y'all, maybe the new people. Y'all got to keep up. We finna keep this thing popping. I talked about it yesterday. A mass shooting in Philly. Now they talking to people and stuff like that. The people in the community is like, wow, we need to stop shooting, and this is wild, this is strange. And 3 people had done died out here in these streets. 3 people had done died out here in this street. Go and put it on up here because we found, damn it, it's 3 people that we're looking for. 3 people that we're looking for, and I do believe that we have names, and I don't know if we got pictures, but we do got names. Here we go.
We turn now to the latest on the investigation into the mass shooting in Philadelphia's Grace Ferry neighborhood. Detectives are now trying to identify the 3 gunmen who shot 12 people, killing 3 of them early Monday morning. Action News reporter Sharifa Jackson joins us live from police headquarters. And Sharifa, Action News just got an update from Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel.
They say shot 12 people, killing 3. Shout out to Sam for the $20 cash out. Say $1 per story. Say let's go. Thanks for the show. I appreciate that right there. Listen. Now y'all keep the count. Keep the count, because it's going to be number 1. Here we go.
Yeah, that's right. We did, Nydia. He says there's a lot of surveillance video, a lot of cell phone video that they have to sort through. But
and if y'all don't shout that baby out for having her real, oh, that's her real, and no, she ain't mixed.
Because of this, they have a lot of significant leads as they continue to search for those suspects.
We're going through our process. Homicide is, methodically going through the evidence.
This is the new flyer shared by Philadelphia police overnight. Detectives are pointing out these 3 shooters, one with what they say has a distinctive backpack, another image showing a profile shot of this shooter's face.
This was the fool right here who could not control his handgun with a switch. Look. This fool something everywhere with the gun. Watch it.
Another image showing a profile shot of this shooter's face.
If y'all gonna shoot at each other in the community, at least practice.
This ring video is part of the police investigation. It shows the intense exchange of gunfire on the 1500 block of South Edding Street just before 1 a.m. Monday.
Do y'all see these girls down at the bottom? They cutting a fool down there. They don't know what to do. Damn it, we can't run. All we can do is holler.
As part of the police investigation, it shows the intense exchange of gunfire on the 1500 block of South Edding Street just before 1 a.m. Monday.
Wow.
In all, police say 12 people were shot. 3 of them died, including 19-year-old Jason Reese, 23-year-old Zahir Wiley, and 24-year-old Azir Harris.
Dead. Gone. Shout out to Lee for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 cash app. Say happy birthday to that sweetie. Oh no. Shout out to Joanne Brown. Happy birthday. Happy birthday and many, many more to you. Do exactly what you want to do today. Don't do what other people want you to do. Enjoy you. Set everything else aside. Do something for you. Do you understand all the decisions that you had done made got you to this point? I'm not saying that all of your decisions was correct, but all of your decisions got you to this point. That's what's up. Enjoy, 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 and hope that you have many, many more. That's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to Red Eagle for the $2 cash out. Hashtag Kevin Poole. Y'all done forgot about Kevin Poole out here, man.
Action News spoke to Harris's father.
They took a piece of me that was hard to fill that space.
During this emotional interview, he shared how Azir survived a drive-by shooting when he was 17 years old. He was left paralyzed and in a wheelchair, but he didn't let that stop him, advocating for gun violence survivors ever since.
He had a big heart to be his age, and he thought outside the box so much. He wanted more than just a wheelchair. He wanted more life.
Police hoping to drum up tips and bring peace to the Harris family and everyone else impacted by this mass shooting, as Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel vows.
We continue to emphasize our work around gun violence and really being effective in going after individuals with guns and holding those individuals accountable.
Yeah, many of the injured that remain in the hospital today. The youngest victim, only 15 years old. Again, police, they continue to investigate. We're live from Philadelphia Police Headquarters. Sharifa Jackson, Channel 6, Action News.
Shot that baby out for having her real. This is rare. I don't know what y'all tell me. This is rare, and it's not supposed to be rare. Is that listen, dog, you sisters. This ain't supposed to be rare. This is supposed to be the norm, but y'all say, just want to switch it up. Moving right along. I ain't owe you much. Oh, yeah. Bam. If y'all don't remember who Kevin Poole was 15 years old, jumped into the Mississippi River, man. In the river, jumped in to save an 8-year-old, and he lost his life. He lost his life, but he jumped in that water, though. Yeah. For real. Moving right along. Keep Kevin Poole name alive out here in these streets. Yeah. Hold on. Now, what did I just do wrong? Bam. Oh, yeah. I'm finna show y'all some Negro fatigue. This is number 2. Let's go ahead on and get into it. I'm not trying to hold you long. We finna pop. Here we go. Bam. A non-for-profit group aims to curb teenage gun violence after the 4th of July shooting.
And Columbus police and city leaders are asking for the community's help finding those responsible for shooting at a party on July 4th. It happened at a short-term rental property on Wilson Avenue. 17-year-old Cameron Moore was shot and killed. 5 others were injured. Right now on ABC4i.com is CPD's QR code for anonymous tips. You can send pictures or videos. Now, after that shooting, some community leaders are trying to find ways to prevent gun violence throughout the city. NBC4's Brett Mills spoke with the group Our Brothers Keepers about the impact of the shooting and how to stop teens from getting guns.
How to stop them from getting guns.
People are still reeling after another teenager died due to gun violence last week, and some are asking what can be done to help steer younger people on a different path.
It affects you real hard, especially when you're dealing with them type of age group and you know what they're going through. It was very sad,
When you're dealing with that type of age group and you know what they're going through, why is these age groups going through so much? I keep trying to tell y'all, it keeps falling back on parenting.
Especially as a young teen.
Our Brothers Keepers is a nonprofit group with the main goal of helping young men learn necessary life skills and keep them off the path of violence.
Why don't young men know or have the necessary life skills? Why have they not been taught the necessary skills? Why? Hashtag no daddies. Hashtag no daddies and their mammies ain't got time for them. Go ahead.
On the 4th of July, 17-year-old Cameron Moore died after being shot at a pop-up party. The entire incident left the OBK co-founder stunned, but he notes from experience there are ways to curb gun violence.
A lot of these kids is in survival mode right now. So
why is young black kids in survival mode? Parenting again. Go ahead.
Opportunity to make some money, and guns is their way of outlet. Trying to rob somebody, So what we try to do is get them to put their guns down and earn a check.
You say, damn it, the young boys is doing this stuff because they need that paper. Why? Because they got sorry ass parents. Well, sorry parents. Hell, the one who decided to bring the child to earth and ain't had no damn money is the fool, and she's the reason. Okay, we're gonna give 50% to the men. We're gonna do the 50% men thing, but we're gonna do 110% when it come down to the women who raising these goddamn children. Huh? Because they did say what? More than half of y'all is raising the children yourselves. But go ahead.
So then they ain't too much worried about putting guns in their hands.
His program offers shelter, mental health assessments, and community engagement. The teens sometimes cut grass for seniors in the neighborhood and make a small profit. Moore says emphasizing structure and consistency while making sure the teens feel safe has helped even those who weren't completely on board.
Emphasizing structure. Who typically gives structures in the household? A really positive mother gives structure. A real positive mother gives structure. And fathers give structure. Go ahead.
We have some of the most violent people come to our program. Then after they get around some of the positive youth and understand that they got a place where they can call home, a safe haven, and understand they're getting the opportunity to learn some life trade skills, to make some money, they pull another youth in.
The number one, in my opinion, the number one reason that these youngins, this is why they go to gangs. Notice he said some of the worst of the worst. Some of the worst, damn it, the killers. That's really what it means. Some of the killers done came around here and done changed their life because once they see that there's something else that you can do and you can get a few dollars, you ain't getting the dollars that you really can go out there and get by doing crime, but you can still get some paper and don't have to do crime. You know what I'm saying? Why? Mama ain't got no goddamn money. Mama ain't got no money. I promise you, mama ain't got no money. Where the children is being raised is in horrible ass conditions. And it's not just one child. Mama got by 4, 5, 6, 7 children. Yeah, go ahead.
And the group tells me they have expanded their program to now serve 20 young women as well.
They done expanded it to serve 20 young women as well. Females having the same problems too. And I want y'all to get, I do understand it sounds like we just blaming women. I'm not. I put 50% on the men. Got it. Y'all keep producing children. Men can't produce the children. Men cannot bring the children to earth. Y'all keep bringing them to earth. Knowing you can't afford them. Your fault. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. That was 2. Shit. I ain't even much. I'm just getting started now. I'm just, I feel some type of way now. How y'all feel? Everybody feeling okay? We going to number 3. Damn it, number 3, 28 past the hour. Watch it. And we're going to run through the shit, and I'm finna try to make it interesting. I'm finna try to do the best that I can with what I got. Try to do what I can with what I got. Damn it. What is this one? Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Black failure. Watch this. I know. Listen. I know we all fall short of glory. Come on, y'all. We all fall short of glory. These are the things that we be out here saying. I believe us at certain ages, there's certain mistakes that we should not be making, and we should have made them like in our 20s and maybe in our early 30s or something like that right there. But when we still making them in our 40s and 50s, this is a problem. It is literally a problem, and we be around here sugarcoating shit. You know what I'm saying? And again, we waiting for somebody to save us. We hoping somebody come around and save us. Let's go on out here to Memphis. Yeah. Memphians, I think that's how they say it. Memphians line up for free grocery during tough times. Here we go.
Hunger and food insecurity are impacting so many of our neighbors. Today, a mobile food pantry in Grahamwood served more people than expected. WREG Chief Investigator Jessica Gertler shows you why one man called this a blessing after facing a recent hardship.
We can't help everyone.
Everybody needs help.
But we can help someone.
Everything is so sky high.
Everybody don't need help. Go ahead, though.
You know, people out of work.
Roger Jones Jr. waited in line an hour Friday morning.
I just got my unemployment disability Because I had heart failure at work after working 25 years.
Yeah, heart failure at work after working 25 years. I think it sounded like he tried to put that on the job. I worked 25 years and I got heart failure. No, player, and I want the rest of you people to understand what we is looking at really, really quick. Really, really quick, and I'm not taking jabs at people. I'm just speaking the truth. I want y'all to pay attention to what you looking at.
Can't help someone.
Everything is so sky high. You know, people out of work.
Roger Jones Jr.
That. Watch this. This shit is heart failure. Thank you. He's overweight. Hard fit. Listen, I know that y'all be trying, that people be trying to promote big people and all that fly shit. This is death. It's death. I don't care how, damn it, you fat shame. I'm death shaming.
Roger Jones Jr. waited in line an hour Friday morning.
I just got my unemployment disability because I had heart failure at work after working 25 years.
He just got, watch this. He just got his disability, right? Just got it. I'm hoping that this is not the same weight that he was when he had heart failure. He should be really, really little. In my mind, he shouldn't even much be around there. He need to not be eating. He need to the 1 meal a day shit. Do y'all know that a lot of us, we really don't have to go to the food bank? We just got to eat less. And did y'all know that hold on. Truth be told, because I heard it. People who don't need food from the food bank is going to the food bank to get food. I know people personally.
Hoping to get food to last him the next.
And you think this right? Oh, she thick. She look real good. This shit is a death waiting to happen. You see this package around him. You see this package around his waist. Death ready to happen. I'm waiting to happen. I'm trying to help you people out before it get really, really bad. Go ahead.
Week.
The money goes so fast, and I was like, Lord, I really need the help.
Jones was one of countless cars that lined up for the mobile pantry at Treadwell Middle.
Well, it's 2 trucks filled with food, enough to serve at least 1,000 families.
Volunteer Aaron Lindsay.
Enough to feed 1,000 families. Do y'all see this goddamn line? Let me tell you, we haven't learned anything. We have not learned anything. Think about this right here. Last month they had the food pantries. Last year they had the food pantries. Watch this. The year before that, food pantries. The year before that, food pantries. What have we not learned? How to spend our money on food. How to conserve. How to save your goddamn money for the rainy day. How to not overspend. Hell, not overeat. Hello, cousin. What it do? Here we go.
He believes there were more than 1,000 who showed up.
We have cars literally wrapped around Treadwell all the way back to Summer Avenue.
Did you hear that? So that's all of these people. Not all. Half fault, fell short of glory. Because like I said, there's some people who actually don't need it going and getting the free food. I do understand. But for the most part, let's say about 95% of them people, they need it. 95% of them people need it. That means that 95 people, 99% of the people have damn near made the same decisions in life. Go ahead, pimp.
South Food Bank teamed up with Memphis Shelby County Schools and other area partners to make it happen.
It's incredibly important. We know many of our communities are food insecure.
We're giving out potatoes.
Many of our communities is food insecure. What does that mean? Food insecure. That means that we is at the poverty level. We is at below poverty, right at poverty, just a little tiny bit, poquito over poverty, but we still doing bad out here. Why is we in poverty year after year after year after year? Because we do not make changes. We do not make changes. So this is black failure. I don't care what y'all tell me. Go ahead. I ain't being soft today. Go ahead. Go.
Fish, frozen goods, non-perishable goods.
The demand for food assistance has skyrocketed as a result of higher grocery prices, people out of work, and recent cuts in federal funding to food distribution programs.
We just will not cut back. We just won't cut. We still believe that we got to eat 3 times a day. Now look. Watch what. People in poverty, right? People in poverty, people going down to the food bank. I guarantee y'all that there's multiple women who was in the food bank line pregnant.
It's been especially problematic for the Memphis area, where the poverty and child poverty rate remain high.
Poverty and child poverty rate remain high. Guess who still get to keep their damn children while in poverty? In my mind, if you have to go to hell, in my mind, if you're getting food stamps and Section 8s and all that flash, you can't afford to take care of the child. So you getting these two, and now you coming through the food bank. You still get to keep your children. I can't take y'all serious. Shout out to Sam for the $1 cash out. You say people are pulling up in cars. You say they don't need it.
A lot of people are uncertain about the future, but to be able to be a voice of hope to the hopeless is extremely vital for those individuals who lined up for literally miles and waited.
What we saw
They
here.
waited for miles, waited miles away to get some free shit. Go ahead.
A growing need met with endless compassion.
Memphis always steps up and helps.
A small act like
Don't give a damn Memphis shit. They say Memphis always steps up and help. He's proud of that. Is that something to be proud of? The question is, why do so many people in Memphis need help? We all want to live by ourselves. We can do it all on our own. We will not come together. We would just not come and live together until we can get right, get on our feet, and learn how to deal with our finances and shit, and then move out. No. We want to all pay the little higher rent, high food bills, and continue to produce children.
this goes a long way.
Man, truly blessed is blessed, it'll help.
For your news leader, Jessica Gertler, WREG News Channel 3.
Truly blessed. And to find out more about upcoming...
Why are we saying truly blessed and y'all suffer from gluttony and all type shit? What? Oh, y'all just be using these words. Truly blessed. What? Don't the thing say man don't work, man don't eat? It say somewhere in the book, man don't work, man don't eat. Now listen to this right here. He fell short. 25 years working for the same company. Heart failure. He can't work now. But man don't work, man don't eat. And he's saying now it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Your book told you about gluttony, didn't it? Gluttony is a sin. Gluttony is a, damn it, it's that other thing too, right? But it's a problem out here in these streets. And y'all gonna keep doing what you're doing because that means you feel all sorry for yourself. I'm depressed, bitch. Go walk. Oops, excuse me. Go walk around your house or something. Get that little weight off. Get that little weight off. Get that blood flowing. Anyway, moving right along. I ain't even much trying to hold you. I'm trying to help. I told y'all keep up. Y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Share. Hold on. No, because I saw a lot. I I just told y'all, good people. Shout out to the dog you people. I said it yesterday. Shout out to you dog you people who got a problem with dog you people. I am so with you, good people. Y'all remind me so much of me to be darker hue and sick of darker hues. I told y'all when you pay property taxes, people who typically pay property taxes don't want to be around that hood shit. Typically, I told y'all, listen. From me to y'all, from one property taxpayer to another property tax player. Sit on your porch. Sit on your porch with that sweet tea and tell on their ass. Listen, we got the neighborhood complains of disruptive pool parties in Prince George's County. Here we go. I better tell on.
This was horrible. This was a fiasco.
Come on,
Inga Jackson and her husband moved to their home in the Cantor Creek neighborhood in Upper Marlboro for
Man, shout that baby out for having her reel on. Shout that baby out for that blue skirt. We looking at you, sister. We looking.
Jackson and her husband moved to their home in the Cantor Creek neighborhood in Upper Marlboro for the peace and quiet and neighborly atmosphere. But she says what happened Saturday afternoon is not what neighbors want here.
Do y'all understand why they just blurred that right there out? Because the girls was twerking. I don't even understand why NBC4 would blur out women twerking when it seems to be acceptable in the world now. But go ahead.
A pool party that she says drew hundreds of people got out of control.
None but damn it, it's none but colored people. Nothing going on.
Videos show some of the behavior Saturday afternoon, including one neighbor says someone urinating in his yard.
Someone on the side of Buddy House pee-peeing. Pee-peeing and had too much Hennessy.
They were dancing on my neighbor's yards over here. They're riding through the circle, dancing in the cars on the way out, walking through the community with open bottles of alcohol.
Prince George's County Police were called multiple times and eventually shut it down. Jackson says plenty of people host parties, but this was something different. Those who attended told neighbors they paid $30 to attend. There was a DJ and security.
They had a DJ, they had a street party. Street party in the community the way these people pay property taxes.
And we just want to stay private and enjoy our community that we've all invested quite a bit of money.
Now, sugar, they gonna call you a pick-me, although you got a husband and all that shit. They gonna call you a pick-me, they gonna call you a coon, they gonna call you a sellout. You're gonna say, I'm trying to tell you now.
And you know, here in Prince George's County, we pay a whole lot of taxes.
Whole lot of taxes. We don't want you niggers. We don't want you niggers and you nigger bitches out here acting ass. Go ahead.
We knocked on the door where the party was held, but no one answered. Maryland National Capital Park Police confirmed once the party was broken up, many of the young people ended up here at this nearby park in the Cantor Creek community. They were told once again to go home.
Y'all ass on. I get from around here. Little roaches.
Neighbors have been calling everyone they can, the county, police, HOA attorneys, trying to figure out what they can do to stop it from happening again. Jackson said during an emergency Zoom meeting Sunday, some residents said they were scared.
If anybody from the county is watching, help us. Just help us. Help us render this. Help us rectify this. Help us get this out of our community.
In Prince George's County?
Help us get these N-words out of our community. Do y'all understand that they have people afraid? They have the taxpayers afraid of the non-taxpayers. Property taxpayers afraid of the non-property tax players who drinking up all the liquor and producing all these damn churn. I'm just saying, she got black fatigue. This is black fatigue, the black American fatigue, colored folk fatigue, slaves fatigue, all that fly shit. So when I tell y'all, get the listen. Just like what Day Day Daddy said, he got his check and he was gone. Goddamn, out of there, yeah. He was out of there. He had to move up out the hood. You gotta get on out the hood and get to a good community like she's in, but she wants peace in her community, as we should all want peace in community. But listen, sit on the porch with that sweet and this is why I be trying to tell y'all, tell on people. Everything is anonymous, man. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Yeah. That was number 4, right? That right there was number 4. Damn, it's 44 past the hour. 44 past the hour, that was number 4. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Let's go on and get into this right here then. Let's go ahead on and get into what y'all had actually came here for. Domestic love at its finest. Man, you know I'm gonna give y'all one. Yeah. You say this is black fatigue, Willie. You got to be kidding me. Sound like she want our children out her neighborhood. Facts. fact, listen. They need to be tased. They need to be tased, baton, stick beat. Yeah. Knee in the necks. Y'all ask about this goddamn community. Listen, a lot of us need to treat our communities like sundown towns. I catch you around here now. I know something. What if darker hue people, this would be wild. Somebody need to turn this into a movie. What if darker hue people put on Klan masks in their community when the sun go down and scare the shit out them people who not supposed to be in the damn community? What if black folks in the upper echelon communities, they don't want you people in the community, when that sun go down, they go ahead on and put on some Klan hats and shit. Come on out there with them rifles, boo, 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 and scare the hell out of them people. Do you know so many people will have Instagram and TikTok videos and shit? Man, y'all better not go in that damn community right there. Them Klansmen over there. But it's all black people. That's what's up. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to think it through. Yeah. I ain't finna sugarcoat shit. I'm sick of us. Anyway, move right along. We got one eye's down. One of the eyes is down out here in these streets. Yeah. A sheriff, we have a captain, and I do believe that he's a captain. Well, a sheriff, a boyfriend done killed his boyfriend. Can we just call it what it is? A boyfriend done killed his boyfriend. The darker hue done killed the lighter hue, allegedly. The lighter hue is an officer. Well, was an officer. It's over now. It is really, really over now. The sheriff says that Saint Gabriel officer found dead had supplied drugs to the killer to sell in the community. Making us look bad out here as law enforcement. Look. The officer supplied the boyfriend with them essential products to sell in the community. Let's hear what's being said. Oh, this is story number 5. Number 5, and we 47. Damn, boy, I don't know if I'm hit 20.
A day after the stabbing death of a St. Gabriel police captain, the investigative unit uncovered a bombshell about what led to the killing.
The Iberville Parish Sheriff's Office confirms Captain Devin Boutte and the suspect Warren Mitchell were in a relationship that spun out of control for both of them. Best casualty with what she uncovered.
Michael, Sylvia, this explosive information comes from the sheriff's office, where investigators told me Boutte and Mitchell were already on their radar after several tips. On Sunday, news of 34-year-old police captain Devin Boutte's potential murder rocked the small community of St. Gabriel.
Devin was in love with the police department and city.
Devin was not only in love with the police department, him had a man.
So he loved this community and they loved him.
Boutte's chief, Kevin Ambo, was the first person to find his body.
Hopefully I'll never have to witness something like that again.
He tells us it was Boutte's boyfriend, Warren Mitchell III, who alerted him.
I was notified by the senior officer out. I came out and checked myself and I ended up finding him succumb to his injuries.
So the boyfriend had done called the police and said, come on around here and check on him. Mind you, this person picked this person. I want y'all to understand. So in just my opinion, because I don't know these people, this is the masculine. This, I'm guessing, is the feminine. Here we go.
Mitchell confessed over the phone. The sheriff's office says Boutte was ambushed here in his home while he was sleeping. Mitchell allegedly stabbed him twice, once in the front and in the back. And investigators recovered that kitchen knife still inside Boutte when they arrived.
Y'all do understand that his name is Boutte. Not booty, but booty. Boutte is his name. So they're going to say Boutte multiple times. So here we go.
Mitchell confessed over the phone. The sheriff's office says Boutte was ambushed here in his home while he was sleeping. Mitchell allegedly stabbed him twice, once in the front and in the back. And investigators recovered that kitchen knife still inside Boutte when they arrived. What they also recovered inside the home that the police captain and Mitchell had been sharing, drugs. According to the sheriff's office, Boutte had been providing Mitchell with weed and meth to sell and use.
Seems to be that Boutte lost his direction through the relationship with this man.
Hold on. You see what he just had and did? Something that I don't like, some I don't like. We always give the excuses for the feminine one. We always give excuses for the feminine one as if the feminine one does not make their own decisions. He just said that Boutte lost his way due to the masculine one. How do we know that Boutte ain't the one who wanted to sell weed and meth?
Lost his direction through the relationship with this man.
How do you know that, though? Shout out to unknown opinionoid. That's what's up for the $5 super chat. You say, be nice if the NAACP would go after some of these people from countries where all these drugs come from. As for a ban on them while Trump is the president. Yeah.
It clouded his judgment.
Sheriff Brett Stassi says he had gotten a tip about this weeks ago.
And that would be our jurisdiction.
And actually asked the Attorney General's office to investigate Boutte just 10 days before he was killed.
There's nothing that you can compare this crime to any other that I can remember in recent years.
He probably liked the Boutte too. That sounds funny when you say it like that. But so this is who the police officer picked. And you want to blame him for the... All right, go.
The suspect, 25-year-old Warren Mitchell III, has a lengthy criminal past.
Oh, so he's 25 and Boutte is 34? Go ahead.
Drugs, robbery, even some indecent behavior with back when he was a juvenile.
The police officer, the one who can run background checks, picked the one with a background. Out of all the other men that he could have picked, he picked the one with the background. Go ahead.
Was even a suspect in a murder in Texas in 2021. In fact, he was out on bond for a robbery he allegedly committed last month when the stabbing happened.
We've talked to the people in the community.
Stassi says that robbery was a key point in the pair's increasingly toxic relationship.
He thought that he was trapped in this relationship and this was the only way out.
The officer, Boutte, thought that he was trapped in the closet. Well, trapped in the relationship. A grown man, 34. He's 34. Trapped in a relationship with a 25-year-old. Go ahead, though.
He had attempted a couple times prior to get out of this relationship, and he couldn't seem to get away.
When I tell y'all, like I pointed out, one is masculine and the other one is feminine. The police officer is feminine. He is speaking on the police officers as if the police officer is a woman. Y'all understand that right there, right? I know y'all got it. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. Say so nobody gonna make a joke about the name who he like. You say what chat is? Whoa. What chat is this? Come on. Oh. Boy, y'all better get on y'all job today. Come on now.
Meaning...
Hold up. Damn it, I stopped it. I started at the wrong time. Go ahead.
And he couldn't seem to get away.
Meaning...
See, she don't want to hear that because if it was a woman who he was talking about, she couldn't seem to get away, she wouldn't have said, I want y'all to understand right there. If he was talking about a woman couldn't seem to get away, the reporter would have not said, what you mean? She wouldn't have said that right there. Hey, it would have been fine. Shout out to Red Eagle for the $2 cash out. You say YN need James Evans. Go ahead.
A few weeks ago, he did a robbery at a store, knowing that he would be arrested and brought to jail. And that in fact happened. He posted a $27,000 bond, and Captain Boutte went to the store and tried to repay the money and asked that they would come forward to drop charges.
Captain Boutte went and bonded his boot thing out because his boot thing had done did a robbery, knowing in that city, if you do a robbery, he's gonna go to jail, and there is a connection there. But Boutte went back to the place who he had done robbed and told him, look, I'm gonna go ahead on the pay you right there. Get in there. No. Can you just please drop charges? So a police officer went and paid back the victims and told them people, can you please drop the charges? Please drop the charge. I don't want my boo thing in jail. I do not want my boo thing in jail. Mind y'all, he's 34. His boo thing 25.
Despite the term not being used officially, the situation between Boutte and Mitchell has all the red flags of domestic violence.
He used some coercion and to keep pressure on him that I went and paid the money back. I got you out of the middle place. I did this. Just some control tactics that he used to kind of control him.
So who is he talking about to kind of control who? And who got who out of the mental place?
Some coercion and to keep pressure on him that I went and paid the money back.
I went and paid the money back. So he's talking about the police. So the police officer was putting pressure on the 25-year-old. Telling the so he coercing the 25-year-old is now what he's saying. He will say stuff like that. I went on head on and paid the money back a bunch of hell, I got you out the mental institution. So listen, a 34-year-old captain with such a bright future. Such a bright future. Would pick somebody and go down this road. The officer had done said earlier that the 25-year-old took the officer off his path. The 25-year-old is not 34. I'm just pointing this out because it's like the 34-year-old and has more life. He's lived longer. So in my mind, you should be just a tad bit brighter than the 25-year-old. A better decision maker. But I will be wrong.
All the red flags of domestic violence.
He used some coercion and to keep pressure on him that I went and paid the money back.
He kept pressure on the 25-year-old. Remember that?
I got you out of the mental place. I did this.
His boo thing was in the mental facility and went on head on and got that meat on up out of there. That meant you love who you love. Real domestic love relationship.
Just some control tactics that he used to kind of control him.
So now he's saying that the officer was controlling the 25-year-old, but earlier he said that the 25-year-old coerced or persuaded the officer to get the dope and stuff like that so he could sell the dope. Remember that? We tend to forget real quick. Anyway, choose the life that y'all want to live out.
Despite Stassi wanting them to hold Mitchell without bond, Judge Elizabeth Angolio set it at $500,000 this afternoon. For the investigative unit, Bess Casperly, WB.
I wonder why did he knock Buddy off, though? Why he knock his boot thing off? Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much on you. Boy, decisions. I'm just trying to tote shop. Look here, we got a situation. Should we go to Jacksonville? Call now. Hold on. I just want to see if we got a picture. We need a picture. Listen, as y'all come on in, boy, y'all hit that thumbs up. But it's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. Help a player out. We rolling right now. Boyfriend. I don't want to do that right there. That ain't. Oh, all right. Domestic love. We got another one. Put that there up on the screen for you. Come on in. Share. We should be over 200 with the thumbs up. After an hour being live, we had 166 with the thumbs up. I know you good people can do better. Y'all help play out. Now, come on. Look here. Oh, that was number 6, wasn't it? That was number 6. We going to number 7 now. We finna do number 7. Let's go ahead on and get on into it. Grab that. I'm gonna go ahead on and grab that right there. Here, we got a man. There's always a man. It seems like a man is accused of killing his wife. Bam, domestic love at its finest at a Montgomery County retirement community. Y'all, damn it, y'all retiring and getting killed out here in these doggone street. Decisions. Here we go.
An 80-year-old Maryland man is charged with killing his wife at their retirement community over the weekend.
Vivian Nation lived with his wife of 13 years, Beverly Fletcher, at Leisure World in Silver Spring. Prosecutors say the wife was found with a hammer on her neck, and she had been stabbed multiple times.
News 4's Amy Cho has more on what police say the husband told officers when they found him bloody at the apartment.
This is the man accused of killing his wife Beverly during an argument Saturday night. Court documents reveal 80-year-old Vivian Nation was upset over an issue with his doctor.
Yeah, his name Vivian. His name is Vivian, and he's 80. They was naming men Vivian 80 years ago. And what was 80 years ago? Because we just 25 in here, and if you add on 50, that'd be 1950, and then you take another, that'd be 75, 20, take another 25 off. That was 1925? Nope, that's 100 years. If you add 75, add 45. In 1945, they was naming men Vivian. I got to make sure we hear it again.
Was upset over an issue with his doctor and told court documents reveal 80-year-old Vivian Nation was upset over an issue with his doctor and told police he pushed his wife to the floor where he believes she may have hit her head. He then got on top of her and pushed a hammer against her throat, pressing the hammer down with both hands. Montgomery County Police,
I wonder what she did.
Say they found the 78-year-old wife with the hammer still on her neck.
So she was 78 and 80. All right, close in age. All right.
Officers also found a knife and screwdriver in the apartment covered in suspected blood, and Nation had blood on him as well.
It was a violent death, and real tragedy for the family of Miss Fletcher, who's the victim in this case.
Montgomery County State's Attorney John McCarthy says evidence shows the wife tried to fight back before she was killed. Vivian Nation is now charged with first-degree murder and could face up to life in prison if he's convicted.
Today in court, however, the issue that was raised that there might be cognitive issues in terms of the functioning abilities of this 80-year-old man.
Today, a judge ordered Nation to have a mental evaluation to see if he's fit to stand trial.
Now, if Vivian Nation is found incompetent to stand trial, he would then be transferred to a psychiatric hospital to receive treatment. Currently, he is being held in jail without bond and will appear in court again next week. Amy Cho, News 4.
I think he deserved treatment. He should not go and be in jail, life in prison. You don't know what that man done been through with that lady. You have no idea. Vivian. This is his name right here. Vivian Stewart Nation, but they keep saying it like it's one name, Vivian Nation. I was thinking I know his mama didn't name him Vivian Nation, but Vivian Nation is like first and last name. I was shocked right there. I think she said something. I think he just got tired of her talking. He looks like he could be Haitian. He looked like he could be Haitian, Jamaican, maybe Bohemian too. I just think that she said something. 80, 70, 80. They was in a retirement facility too, so maybe she called him cheating. I have no idea. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much of you. Yeah. And damn it, I think that you gotta have some paper to be in a retirement home together, in a retirement community together. You gotta have some real good Social Security or something like that right there, real good Medicaid or something. You got to have something. I'm just saying. Say no, Willie, we're not going soft on him. I don't think he knew what he was doing. I don't think he knew what he was doing. Listen, if y'all have been with somebody a real long time, you should not, there really should be nothing physical that happens to you because of what you say out your mouth. Meaning that you have been with a person so long, you know what ticks them off. And if she says something, she do what tick them off, and she off earth, moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold you. The strike continues. We're going to Philly. We're going back to Philly because the first video was in Philly. This is number 8 right here. This is number 8. We're going back to Philly real quick because y'all do not know how to come to a conclusion in Philly. Garbage piles up in Philadelphia as strike enters day number 7. Here we go.
In the city of brotherly love, these sights and smells of summer aren't what residents and tourists had in mind.
It stink,
40
and it's get worse
30
because of the heat.
That's bad, yeah. People walking by and holding their nose.
Heaps of trash are piling up across Philadelphia after thousands of city workers walked off the job a week ago.
Philadelphia works because we do.
The city stuck in a standoff over pay with District Council 33, a union representing some 9,000 municipal workers. And the fallout felt over the holiday weekend.
I never, ever want to disappoint my fans.
Hip-hop legend LL Cool J dropping out of a 4th of July concert in a show of solidarity with union workers on the picket line.
There's absolutely no way that I could perform when I know that people are out there fighting for a living wage.
As the city and the union battle over pay raises and benefits, residents are seeing and smelling the effects.
Nobody wants to smell that when they wake up and, come outside for a breath of fresh air.
Hoping for resolution as the grueling strike wears on.
I hope this gets...
She said, don't nobody want to come outside. I just caught that right there. She said, don't nobody want to come outside and smell that when you're just coming outside for a breath of fresh air. So does that mean that the air ain't fresh inside the homes? Could have a point.
Wake up and, come outside for a breath of fresh air.
Hoping for resolution as the grueling strike wears on.
I hope this gets fixed. I hope people get paid more and get rid of the trash and, get back to life.
And a judge has ordered essential union members, including people who work with 911 dispatch and the water department, to continue to work through the strike over safety concerns. The last time this union went on strike was back in 1986, and it lasted nearly 3 weeks. Negotiations are expected to resume soon.
Woo! It lasted 3 weeks back in the 80s. Did she say 89?
86, and it lasted nearly
86.
3 over safety concerns. The last time this union went on strike was back in 1986, and it lasted nearly 3 weeks. Negotiations are expected to resume soon. Craig.
Emily Aketa there. Quite the scene there in the city of brotherly love. Em, thank you so much. Hey.
Got to be more careful. Hey, boy, y'all standing y'all ground out there in the street, man. You got to fight for what you want. You got to fight for what you want. Yes, you do. Gotta. All right, bam. What is this? Milwaukee. We going to, like y'all say, Milwaukee. We got a problem. We got a problem out here in the community. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, man, subscribe. Share. I need your support. I don't see my Cash App moving. I don't see the share button. Damn it, the thumbs up is at 187. What are we doing? What are we doing on this Tuesday? It is Tuesday, right? What is we doing? I need the support. I keep trying to tell y'all that. Damn it, I need you. I need you. Oh, Jesus. They selling a 2005. A 2005. Damn it. Did I move? A 2005 Bentley for $7,500. A 2005 Bentley Continental. $7,500 right now. Ooh, oh, you can kill him right now. Listen, $7,500 for a Bentley? I don't know. I don't like the color though because it's black. I don't want a black one like I want a white one. I want a white one. Is that racist? Does that mean I don't like my people? Because I want a white Bentley instead of a black Bentley? I don't know. Shout out to G for the $2 super chat. You say, I'm broke, Pastor. I got $2. Dope player. Appreciate that right there. That's what I'm talking about. Bam. Say, swap the engine on that Bentley. I'll put an LS motor in that. You know what I'm saying? We'll put an LS swap. No, do an LS swap. For real. Shit, I take the one out of my Chevy and go ahead on. I don't know. I have to think it through. We got a situation. We have a Milwaukee man. Let me put this on the owner, and put that on the owner. Wait a minute. Oh, all right. We have a Milwaukee man who was charged with killing his daddy. Killed this old boy. I don't even much know why. Here we go.
All that, but we're going to begin tonight at 5 with our big story. Prosecutors say he pulled out a gun and shot his father multiple times.
But the Milwaukee 18-year-old now charged says there's more to the story. Our Durante Matthews live with why the teen says he pulled the trigger.
That's what happened.
Yeah, Kim and Ted, Corey Williams is now charged in the shooting death of his father. The shooting happened last week, and Williams was in court today. He says he picked up a gun in self-defense.
Federal Wisconsin versus Corey Williams.
Mere months after turning 18, Corey Williams is facing adult charges.
Say, Willie, my son said that you must know something about cars. He said all you have to do is swap the engines. Yeah, but listen. That's a Bentley though. I was joking about the LS swap. I got to see what type of motor is in that Bentley. I got to see what type of motor in that first, though.
And obviously, the allegations in this complaint are very serious.
Prosecutors say it all started last week in this apartment building on West Atkinson.
This is an extremely sad case for a variety of reasons.
Court records say Williams and his mother went to his father's apartment. They were picking up Williams' other siblings. Police say the 18-year-old told them he had been living with a relative after his dad kicked him out weeks ago. A criminal complaint says at some point Williams' parents started arguing and he stepped in. He says his dad had a gun in his hand, grabbed him by his collar, and began tossing him around.
Mr. Williams tells him this is not the first time that the alleged victim has abused him.
Prosecutors say Williams told police he grabbed a different gun and shot his dad more than 5 times. This includes the arm, shoulder, chest, and groin.
So his dad and his mama was arguing because the other sibling had done been put out and been living with other people, other family members. So he gets involved in his mama and daddy having an argument. Sounds like a little mama's boy. It really, really do. And I keep trying to tell y'all boys, mind your own goddamn business. Your mom and daddy been arguing before you were born. You know what I'm saying? Mind your goddamn business. He said that daddy had done grabbed the fight, grabbed him around no collar, shaking him up, and he sick of being shook up. So he grabs a gun. Mind y'all, they at the daddy house. So you shot daddy with daddy gun?
A different gun and shot his dad more than 5 times. This includes the...
he saw a pistol on the table. He saw a pistol.
The alleged victim has abused him.
Prosecutors say Williams told police he grabbed a different gun and shot his dad more than 5 times. This includes the arm, shoulder, chest, and groin. During court Monday, Commissioner Barry Phillips questioned if Williams' father really had a gun.
You shot your daddy in the meat. I know that they said groin. I'm going to say meat. Boy, you real disrespectful.
If Williams' father really had a gun.
I need to know if he had a gun. It's a big difference in what the situation is if he did or didn't.
Prosecutors say...
they can't prove whether he had a gun? The daddy?
Police did find 2 guns, but the state didn't know if a gun was found by the body.
Other family members say that they did not see either person with the firearm.
Family members told Fox 6 last week Williams was the one who killed his father. Police questioned him the next day. He then confessed. Now, both the state and defense say Williams has no prior criminal history. Court records show his cash bond was set at $10,000. He's not allowed to have access to any weapons either. Reporting live outside the Milwaukee County Courthouse, Durante Matthews, Fox 6 News.
I'm gonna kill this old boy. Gotta be more careful. I shot his old daddy. Shot his dad, try to shoot his meat off. Why would you do that? I don't know. So you mean to tell me that daddy grabbed the gun, I guess was threatening him and grabbed him by his collar and was shaking him up. Daddy knew that he had the gun on the table. So you mean to tell me daddy just gonna let you go get the gun while he have a gun and allow you to shoot him multiple times and the daddy didn't shoot back? The dad never shot back once? Got it. That's what's up. Watch your children. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Bam. Can't do nothing with that. We got to do something with this right here. You better watch your churn. Oh, wait. That was number 9, right? That right there was number 9. So we on number 10. This one is number 10. This one, let me write 10. Woo! We at 10. We at 16 past the hour. Can't do it without you good people. I need you. So the guns run after the daddy got shot. Yeah. Other families say, we didn't see nobody with no guns. But somebody got shot, though. What are we talking about? I don't know. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Damn it, we going to Coney Island. When I tell y'all to watch these, look, watch the ones that you love. If you really, really care about your children, you should be watching your children. We have a alleged kidnapper on Coney Island. He tries to steal a 6-year-old. Yeah. I think that's too old of an age for all my kidnappers out there. 6 is kind of, you know what I'm saying? They like to fight back. They like to tussle and shit. Be careful. Here we go.
First look at the man accused of trying to kidnap a 6-year-old little boy in Brooklyn. And when the boy's parents saw what was happening, that man threw the child to the ground. Tonight, Eyewitness News reporter Lucy Gang spoke with that young boy and his very relieved parents.
Oh, wait a minute.
It was scary. And I didn't like it.
6-year-old Rashem Gant has good reason to be frightened after this bizarre and alarming episode in Coney Island Sunday night. The family was on their way to get some popcorn before heading home to Queens when a stranger suddenly picked up their son and started walking off with him, as you can see in this cell phone video.
When he saw me come, he ran and he slammed my son on the ground.
That's not a her, that's a him. Say she's so cute. That's a him.
Took off running after this guy because he will not, and cannot get away.
Eventually, the parents.
Oh, she's the head of the household. Nah, go ahead. I'm letting it ride. Shout out to Alex for the $2 super chat. Say 2-piece challenge on Tuesday. I need y'all support. Help a play out. Here we go.
Pinned down the man on Surf and Stillwell and held him until police arrived. 36-year-old Jonathan Robolino now charged with assault and attempted kidnapping.
He deserves whatever comes to him for what he did to my child.
In the heat of the moment, both parents ran after the man while strangers watched their son and 10-month-old daughter. We're told the crowd later confirmed for police that the parents were the victims.
The cops came and they thought that we was just jumping on somebody for no reason.
I just had my foot on his chest to hold him down. I didn't have the heart to stomp him. Violence is not my way.
Violence ain't your way, and he just assaulted your child. Why do women do that? I can't bring myself to shoot nobody. Do y'all know that there's women who is really like that? I can't bring myself to take no one's life. Do you know he's trying to kill you though? He's coming at you with the machete, bitch. He gonna slice you. I just can't bring myself to shoot that. Now y'all sliced up and shit. Y'all play too much. I can't take y'all serious. Go ahead.
The man put me on the ground. And I keep thinking about it right now.
Rashem finally got his popcorn a day later, but fear leaves a bitter aftertaste. Meanwhile, officials believe Robolino suffers from mental health issues. In Coney Island, Lucy Yang, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Shout out to Lucy Yang out here in this street. Let me tell y'all something. You parents play too much. Let me explain. In my opinion, I think that darky Hughes sister, if it was a darky Hughes sister, had did something to her baby, I think that she would have stomped out a darky Hughes sister. Just in my mind.
Trying to kidnap a 6-year-old little boy.
Y'all, he picked him up and just threw a little buddy. Ask yourself this right here. Why wasn't the parents paying attention? Why was the parents not paying attention? They was there. They not paying attention. I got another problem.
In Brooklyn, and when the boy's parents saw what...
Why is your son on the ground playing and shit? With his hands all on the ground, that little nasty little sidewalk. Why y'all not paying attention? How was a man able to grab your child and go to walking off? And took probably about 6-7 steps before you even realized that your child was picked up off the damn ground.
Was happening, that man threw the child to the ground.
Look at that, just dropped the little boy. Listen, why?
And Eyewitness News reporter Lucy Yang spoke with it.
This is my problem here. The daddy.
Young boy and his very relieved parents.
Watch it.
It was scary. And I didn't like it.
6-year-old Rashem Gant.
Said the kid sounds slow. Sounds a little, yeah. I thought that the child was maybe autistic because in my mind, a 6-year-old shouldn't be talking like this, but he's still a baby. He's still a little child, so,
Has good reason to be frightened after this bizarre and alarming episode in Coney Island Sunday night. The family was on their way to get some popcorn before
they about the same height though.
We're heading home to.
This weight shit is a problem. The weight is a problem. He couldn't even run and catch that dude. Well, they end up catching him, but he struggled. The daddy struggled to run after Buddy, and I don't like it. Damn it.
Episode in Coney Island Sunday night. The family was on their way to get some.
I had my foot on his neck, but I just couldn't stomp on him. How Buddy got arrested with no marks on him? How did Buddy get arrested with no marks on him? Hold on. Stroller. Y'all telling me that he fresh face? He fresh face. He picked your baby up. He threw your baby down. Come on, dog. I don't like to see that we would do what we'll do to us. But when it comes to somebody else, we want to be, a little passive aggressive. You don't want to go all out though. Now listen, with this mother, with the way that this mother is talking, you cannot tell me if this person were black that she wouldn't have dummied that person up.
He will not and cannot get away.
You see that right there? He cannot. He will not. No. And you took it soft on somebody who assaulted your...
He will not and cannot.
Hell no. I just couldn't bring myself to stomping him the fuck out. So your husband couldn't either? Man, y'all play too much. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much on you. And this where y'all babies been, damn it, and this why your children be getting took. Y'all out here playing and shit like that. Man, I don't, go ahead. So that was number 11. We going to number 12 now. We going to 12 right now. How y'all doing? Damn it, thank y'all for being around here. He said, damn, Willie, the freeze frame, or the frame freeze? It's one on. He say her tooth to mouth ratio is crazy. He said that's a slow couple. Could be. Not holding their children's hand. And that's a 6-year-old, y'all. A 6-year-old, and they pushing a 10-month-old. Do y'all know when they ran off? They left the 6-year-old, and they left the 10-month-old. Now I think that they said some bystanders was watching the children while they chased them down. It kind of understandable. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, it's not kind of understandable. No. You left your 10-month-old and your 6-month-old, and both of y'all chased them on down. I don't see why the woman went to chasing the man down. And then you're going to tell me, I put my foot on him and I just couldn't bring myself to stomping him out. But your masculinity had done kicked on in for you to go ahead on and chase down a man while having a man and leaving the children. Moving right along, I ain't going to even much hold you. We got a deadly shootout. It's always a shootout. Y'all be out here with a little gunplay and all that fly stuff. I ain't even much going to take it away. Enjoy your doggone life. They damn it, they done shot up Buc-ee's. Damn it, I meant to do this here yesterday. I meant to do this right here yesterday. Yes, I did. Gonna put that up on the screen for you. Now, I need to go ahead and change this right here. I think because I'm sick of looking at that. Nope. Yeah, little cutie. That right there. Gonna put that up on the screen. We going out here to Buc-ee's. Come on. I'm not holding back. We popping. We on number 12, right? This right here is number 12. We 26 past the hour. Y'all, I just may do it. We have videos showing the deadly shooting during a large gathering at Buc-ee's.
As shots ring out at a shopping center overnight, it's a massive crime scene spanning several blocks. Victims rushed to the hospital by both EMS and private cars. We're getting a clear picture tonight of exactly what went down. New tonight, the surveillance video showing the chaos and panic as people run for their lives. Good evening, I'm Caitlin McCarthy, but first, here's what we know so far. Cleveland police say they got calls and shot spotter alerts for gunfire near East 115th and Buckeye around 4:15 a.m. When officers got there, cars were speeding away and a crowd of people was milling around in the shopping plaza. EMS took 4 victims to university hospitals, ranging in age from 17 to 25, 3 in critical condition, 1 stable. Police found a 22-year-old man in a crashed car nearby who had been shot to death. 5 other shooting victims showed up at the hospital in private cars. Detectives found shell casings all over the scene, along with 2 guns in nearby bushes and more guns inside a car at the hospital. Nearby security cameras caught the horrific scene on tape. Aria Janelle walks us through this stunning video.
Wow.
The video starts around 2 a.m. Saturday. You can see people slowly arriving into the parking lot of Simon's Supermarket on Buckeye Road. A few cars are already doing donuts in the parking lot. The video shows at least 100 people arriving over the next hour.
Man, I thought this was at Bucky gas station. This thing is at Bucky. Listen, this thing say a large gathering at shops at Buckeye. It's Buckeye, it's not Bucky's. I thought it was Bucky's gas station. Wow. I just realized it because I didn't see no gas pumps. Go ahead.
Over the next hour. That's when more cars are seen doing donuts in that parking lot as people record on their phones and throw cups and liquor bottles on the ground. At one point, several fireworks are even set off. Then things start to take a turn when shots go off around 4 a.m. You can see everyone start to quickly drive away, people hiding behind cars, and people running the opposite direction.
They out there at 4 o'clock on that Hennessy, acting the ass.
2 cars are even seen crashing into each other.
On that Paul Masson, that ENJ.
A few moments later, one man is shown in the bottom left corner pulling out what looks like a gun and hiding behind a car. He then runs up to where the 2 cars that crashed are. Then the video is too dark and grainy to see what happens next. One of the managers here at Simon's Supermarket tells me this is not the first time that he's come to work and found these burned tire marks in the parking lot. He tells me he's concerned that this is going to keep customers from shopping here because they feel unsafe. He's hoping that police will find a solution to this soon. Here in Cleveland, I'm Aria Janelle, 19 News.
You know, it's crazy because normally our Hispanic brothers will be out there with the street turnarounds with the cars and stuff. Our Mexican brothers be doing the street takeovers and shit like that, right? Oh, this was all black folk. This was black folks sponsored. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, we just be doing too much. Now, was that the same doggone thing? That's the same dog. Okay, bam. Let me go on and get that out the screen. Got that right there. That is a shame. Move that. Boy, where am I at? All right, bam, bam. So what is this one? Damn, I still got more. Hold on. Oh, damn it. I did him. We going to Detroit. Let's go to Detroit then. We on number 13. We're going to do number 13 right now, right? We rolling. We looking good. We 30 after the hour. 13, and I need to do 7 in 30 minutes. 7 in 30 minutes. Let's see what we can do now. Detroit. Again, black failure. Just in my mind. Black fatigue. We have a 2-year-old who was struck by a bullet while watching fireworks in Detroit. In Detroit. Y'all just cannot get right. We just can't. You say that was number 10. No. This one is number 13. I have been writing it. I have been writing the numbers down. Damn it. See, I got these numbers right here. I've been writing the numbers down because I know that I will forget. Sure enough, will. Here we go, y'all.
Troy, we're continuing our coverage this morning, getting answers after a 2-year-old boy was hit by a stray bullet Saturday night. It's yet another incident where a child is the victim. Our Heath Kalb has the details.
Thankfully, that 2-year-old child is expected to survive, but after what has been a string of shootings here in Detroit, both police and community activists are saying that more needs to be done to limit gun violence.
I'm appalled by it, upset by it.
According to Detroit police, a group of juveniles were at a park Saturday evening about a block away from a home on Marion Avenue when an altercation occurred at that park and shots were fired, with one bullet hitting a 2-year-old child sitting outside watching fireworks with his family.
We have detained 2 juveniles that fit the description of what witnesses told us.
And this shooting comes at a time when there have been numerous other shootings in the Detroit area just in the past few weeks, including one incident where a 4-year-old boy was killed from gunfire at Skinner Playfield. Police Chief Edison says the department will now be stepping up its curfew enforcement.
It's the fact that we have a lot of unsupervised juveniles at a park, and I understand that it's the holiday weekend. I understand that folks are out watching fireworks, but at the same time, parents still have the responsibility to ensure that they know where their children are.
I spoke with the...
Have y'all been noticing now, like the past, month or 2, maybe 3 now, they're pushing to speaking on parents lately? Something that they should have been doing years ago. They should have been putting the blame on parents a long time ago.
Executive Director of Force Detroit, Duanzo Kennedy, who told me that local politicians need to do more and invest in more anti-violence organizations.
Stop them. Wait. Shout out to Rockhound Publishing for the $4.20 cash app. Say, roll on, Pastor. I appreciate that right there. Let's back Buddy up and see who he want to step up.
Kennedy, who told me that local politicians need to do more and invest in more anti-violence organizations.
Say, politicians need to invest more into anti-violence organizations. That's what he think need to happen from the politicians. So basically, programs. Go ahead.
The same way political violence hits them. That's how community violence hits us.
Same way political violence hits them. So I'm guessing he's talking about the politicians get hit with political violence, I guess.
That's how community violence hits us.
What?
The same way they had to put cards and notes on the steps of their state capital in Minnesota. We have to put around these light poles, right? We have to put teddy bears and release balloons.
Zoe is now advocating.
He compared to a politician getting harmed or hurt or killed. That's what's up. Shout out to Brother Ken for the $1 cash out. He say, let folks be fat and funky. There it is.
For 2 bills, one in the House and one in the state Senate, that would sustain funding for organizations like Community Violence Intervention, which has led to a reduction in gun violence and other crime across several Detroit neighborhoods.
Or there should not be a program or an initiative that works for a year and they come strip the funding away.
Now, even with all of these recent...
They came and stripped the funding away, so now we can't work the program. The funding strip. We can't work the program, the funding strip. So we need We always need outsiders. We always need people who is not in the damn community to help out the damn community. That's black failure, y'all. That's literally black failure.
Incidents of gun violence, violent crime in general is still dropping in Metro Detroit. But like Zoe mentioned, there's still a lot more work that needs to be done. Reporting here outside of DPD headquarters.
So you're also meaning to tell me that him and other people do not want let's say a parenting bill, since he's talking about the politicians. We just want to continue the funding because it does bring down the crime, but we don't want a bill to hold parents accountable. We don't want to talk about that right now. No, we don't want some type of parenting initiative and then we just want the programs. We don't want to point the finger where the finger really needs to be pointed, and that's at the households of these children who is committing all these damn crimes. Period, point blank. Moving right along. Black failure, black fatigue. Bam, I'm keeping it 100. I ain't got time. Boy, I ain't got time to play with y'all. Is this? We going to Jackson. What we got? This one finna be number 14. Number 14 with 25 minutes left. 25 minutes left. Can I bust up 20? Can I bust up 20? Come on, y'all. I need y'all hit the thumbs up, the share button, Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. I need all y'all support. I'm trying to do 20 in 2 hours. We on number 14. This is we have a domestic love relationship. We have a domestic love story. Y'all listen to this story. This story is really, really important. We have a woman who is charged with murder in her boyfriend's death. Here we go.
You see there's a trail of blood from the walkway to the street where police say the victim shot and killed the suspect and then dragged his body and shot and killed the victim and tried to drag him and put him in the trunk of her car. Her attorney says she was defending herself when she gunned down Adrian.
Stop, you got to say that there again. Wait. Damn it, because I thought I started from the exact beginning. Hold on.
Out at the crime scene, you see there's a trail of blood from the walkway to the street where police say the victim shot and killed the suspect and then dragged his body and shot and killed the victim and tried to drag him and put him in the trunk of her car. Her attorney says she was defending herself when she gunned down Adrian Triggs.
Shot him, dragged him, tried to put him in the trunk. It's self-defense, though. Go ahead.
She is a peaceful, compassionate mother. The attorney representing a Natchez woman charged with murder in the shooting death of her boyfriend on 4th of July say Jackson police are not telling.
He called her a peaceful mother. Go ahead.
The full story about what happened. Today, investigators say Aziza Young committed a calculated killing of 45-year-old Adrian Triggs.
She called the ambulance to bring them there so he could have a chance to live.
After she shot him. Got it.
This is an unfortunate incident, but it's not one in which my client is responsible for.
I'm not sure how long they had been dating, how long they've been, together, but I know that there was an argument.
Police say the shooting happened Friday afternoon at a house in the 1100 block of A&E Logan Street in West Jackson. According to Police Chief Joseph Wade, Young hid on the side of the house and then shot Triggs when he walked outside.
She was outside on the side of the house. He walks outside of the house and she shot him. She waited patiently. She jumped out like Jack in the Box. Bow, gave it to him. Her attorney say, she good peoples. She a good mother. She would never. This is self-defense. Got to be more careful.
Young tried to drag his body and put it in the trunk of his Honda Accord, according to the chief.
She tried to put a player in a Honda Accord.
Authorities say Young later got in the car and left the crime scene. Young's attorney
She left the crime scene? Self-defense? Go ahead.
Stepping specific questions about what she's accused of doing before and after the shooting. Instead, he says she's a longtime victim of abuse and domestic violence.
Longtime victim. Abuse and domestic violence. It look crazy right there to me. It look crazy right there to me.
I'm saying that she has a history of being abused by Mr. Triggs, and it is well known in the community.
It's well known in the community. Listen to the words. Well known community. Got it.
And that she was being subjected to that abuse on that very day.
And she was subjected to the abuse on that very day. But remember, she hid on the side of the house and waited on Buddy to come on out. Now he getting asked a question, but hold on. Here we go.
And that she was being subjected to that abuse on that very day.
And she was defending herself at the time of the
And
killing.
that is what I am saying today and prepared to provide. That is the evidence that will come out.
We have been actively looking for her for about 3 days now.
Oh, we ain't got her in custody. Oh, we ain't been able to talk to her? What? I thought it was self-defense.
Right? So if there was a situation where you were defending yourself, pick up the phone and call law enforcement.
Simple.
You have not reached out to us. We're looking for you. We'd love to talk to you.
Love to. Love to have a conversation, Sugar. Come on.
Now, you might be asking, did Young ever report allegations of domestic abuse to Jackson police?
Yeah.
Well, her attorney says when she told Triggs she would try to do that, she says Triggs says he had a relationship with Jackson police, and if she tried to report him for committing a crime, she would be the one in trouble.
I got a relationship with the police here, so after every time I jump on your ass and you try to call them, you gonna be in trouble. Her attorneys say everybody in the community know that they is in a domestic love relationship. If you tell the police, you gonna get a pow-pow. You know, pow-pow. Stop it, dude. What? That's what's up. Got it.
Tonight we're live at Jackson Police Headquarters. Ross Adams, 16 WAPT News.
That's what's up. Self-defense. Can't beat it. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Oh, God damn. That's what y'all gonna tell us? Oh my God. She been in a domestic relationship. She ain't call the police not now time. She ain't call the police not now. Not now. But then want us to believe that there is a history of violence with no proof. Got it. Let me move this up a thing. Bam. We need that. Got that. So, damn it. We going. Okay, I just did, buddy. I can't do that one. Man, okay, damn it. I can go ahead and give y'all this right here then. Johnston, I don't even much know what city this is. Oh, we still rocking, y'all. We going on number 15. Number 15, we got 18 minutes. We on 15. Mom's boyfriend is charged with murder and the death of a toddler.
Yeah, that's right. Stephen Lauren, as you just mentioned, family identifying that woman as 58-year-old Monica Butner of Hurdle Mills. Tonight, her son tells me she was actually on her way to work last night, driving after dark. She worked as a caregiver for Alzheimer's and dementia patients in Hillsborough when her car got swept up in the floodwaters. And as these recovery efforts from the historic flooding continue tonight, her son is remembering her as a generous, caring person.
She was so selfless, the most giving person. She would give the shirt off of her back. She always cared so much about everybody else.
For Dalen Duke, the last 24 hours have been an emotional whirlwind.
I'm just trying to make it through it.
Dalen's mother, Monica, was driving from her home near the Orange and Person County line in Hurdle Mills to her job at an assisted living facility in Hillsborough when her car was swept away in floodwaters near this creek just a few miles south of her home. Emergency crews found her body Monday evening.
So I went to her house, tried to check if she somehow walked home last night.
This seems like a different story. This ain't the one that I had unlooked at. This is a totally different story here. Nope. Something not right. Let's get off the screen. We still on 15. Damn it. That right there done messed me up. But get that off the screen. Damn it, I can't do none of that. I'm trying to get it, y'all. Oh, all right, bam, got one. Gwinnett, we going to the ATL, shouted. Whoo! This is why y'all need to have on seatbelts. Please have on seatbelts at all times. Wear your seatbelts regardless of what's going on. In Gwinnett, we have a Gwinnett mom who is grateful that her 5-year-old daughter survived. Her father being in the police chase. Y'all look at this.
New developments we're hearing from a Gwinnett County mother who is thankful her 5-year-old daughter survived that car crash. We first told you about the police chase in Lilburn last week. And as Channel 2 Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Matt Johnson reports, the child's father is accused of doing the unthinkable with the girl in the car.
I still can't get over the fact that she could have not been here.
You can hear the emotion in this mother's voice when she talks about her 5-year-old daughter, Jada. The little girl is bouncing back after a terrifying crash in Lilburn during a police chase.
It could have been worse. Like, I could have not had my child today.
Jada spent 2 days in the hospital with cuts on her face that needed stitches, while also dealing with some internal injuries.
The seatbelt kind of ruptured something in like her lower organ system, so like her abdominal leak some fluid.
Her mother says she had no clue the child's father, Joseph Harris, had taken her car and their daughter last Monday afternoon. Lilburn police say Harris was a wanted felon and didn't have Jada in a car seat or with a seatbelt when he sped away from them.
What did they just say? Her baby daddy is a wanted felon. And mind y'all, they together. He's wanted. So if they together, he's wanted. The child is 5. So she was together knowing he was wanted. Got it.
Video shows how he crashed head-on into one car and hit another on Arcado Road near Jackson Place.
It was very frightening and scary because I didn't know that she was not still in my neighborhood.
Jada is recovering well, but her mother says it'll take some time to recover financially from losing her car and emotionally from nearly losing her daughter.
I didn't know that she was not like in the neighborhood. What? Oh my God, I don't understand.
This is definitely not the way I intended on spending my birthday week, but I'm thankful that my child is still here.
And the child's father is also accused of running from the scene with his daughter until his arrest. He remains in the Gwinnett County Jail without bond. We put some information on how to help Jada and her mother on our website at WSBTV.com.
Oh, so that means that she has a GoFundMe. That's what's up. They damn it, they put up help. They got help out here in these streets. Hold on. Let's see if we can find it real quick. See what they're talking about with the GoFundMe. I didn't know that my baby daddy had done took the car and took my daughter. And yeah. Went on out here and drove my car and on the high-speed chase. And I didn't know that he was wanted by the police, man. For real. You ain't know that he was a wanted felon? No. Listen, y'all, we got aid for my daughter. This GoFundMe here. We need $4,500. They got $3,500. Willie Williams got a GoFundMe too. If y'all would like to help a player and support a player real quick, but we ain't gonna read the whole thing. He said my 5-year-old daughter recently survived a devastating car accident while in the care of her father. Without my knowledge, he took my car. How the hell did he get your car? He said I received that most terrifying call a parent can get. There had been a crash and he was fleeing from the police while the car collided head on with another vehicle, then spun and hit a second one. My daughter was badly hurt. She suffered multiple cuts and bruises, including facial injuries, and required stitches. The seatbelt caused internal trauma, resulting in a fluid leak near her lower organs. She underwent a CT scan, an ultrasound, where the doctors had to closely monitor her condition because she also lives with sickle cell disease. Oh, wow. The car is completely totaled, leaving us without transportation, and her mother expenses are already adding up. I'm doing everything that I can to stay strong for her, but I need help. I'm humbly asking for support to help cover her medical bills, ongoing treatment, and transportation needs during this difficult time. I thank God every single moment that my baby is still here with me. Any donations, no matter the size, means the world to us. Thank you for reading and for standing with us during this painful journey. This kind of lets me know maybe they don't have insurance, so I don't think that they have medical insurance. But listen, your car got totaled. Now, I don't know how insurance Well, hell, she have to make the statement that she didn't know that he took her car in order for the insurance to pay. In my mind, she is going to have to say that her baby daddy stole the car. So in order for her insurance to pay her out, I think that she's going to have to say that the car was stolen. I think that's why she's saying, I didn't know that he had them to the car. You know, but she's going to have to get that police report and state that for the insurance company. And a lot of times we only have PIP. We ain't got that full coverage. So that baby need help. That baby need help. And listen, the $4,500 in my mind has nothing to do with the medical expenses, because $4,500 ain't really gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they send you that whole bill. That's gonna be a house note. They're trying to tell you something. But yeah. If y'all would like to help her out, aid for my daughter. Y'all do that right there. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold ya. Bam. Going to number 16 with 10 more minutes. What can I do in 10 minutes? Let me go on. What can I do in 10? What can I do in 10? Damn it. Let me get that off the screen. What is this one? Oh, hell. We have another dad. Damn, what? I can't do it. We on number 16. I need to support y'all. He said he took the car without my permission. That's what she's gonna have to tell. The hell? That's what she's gonna have to tell her insurance company. Say shorter commentary. We got 9 minutes. Bam. We have a 911 caller fatally shoots his dad. Here we go.
In a quiet suburb, the community in shock tonight. A man dead. His own child admits the murder in an alarming 911 call.
I hope this is not the same story.
Good evening. I'm Caitlin McCarthy.
Hello.
Michelle Nix on the scene all evening. She has the breaking details.
A son is arrested, accused of shooting and killing his own father. And Talmage police say the call came from this home where the suspect reported the crime. Bags of evidence carried out of this Cynthia Lane home turned crime scene. Talmage police called in the state's crime lab, also known as BCI, to assist in the deadly shooting investigation after receiving a disturbing 911 call shortly after 11 Sunday morning. According to police, the caller said he had just shot his father, who was not breathing. Next-door neighbor Dwight Hollis is still reeling from the news.
They've been here a couple of years. We've enjoyed having them as neighbors, had no idea that there was any problems, there was any friction or anything going on there.
Talmage police immediately arrested the suspect, who was still at the scene of the crime. Paramedics initiated life-saving measures on the victim and rushed him to Akron City Hospital, where he died.
You see things like that in the news in other cities and different areas around. I think, well, thank goodness it's not here. And then you see something that's a little closer in Akron, and they say, well, that's getting kind of close to home. But to have it happen right next door is heartbreaking and scary.
Scary and shocking for neighbors who tell me that kind of crime normally doesn't happen here. But Talmage police assure them that they believe this is an isolated incident. Now this community just wants the victim's wife to know she's in their prayers.
For a woman to lose her husband and then her son all at once in the same day is just tragic.
As Talmage police and the state's crime lab investigate, police have not said what led up to the deadly shooting. Reporting in Talmage.
And that's the problem when we really don't be knowing what the hell going on out here in these streets. Listen, Dad, it's us. We got to watch out for these children. We don't know what's on their doggone mind. We don't know. And like somebody say, years of resentment. It could be. Don't trust them. Don't you trust these little. Trying to tell y'all, be careful. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold you. We're going out here to Minnesota. We're on number 17. We're on 17 with 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left. We got another daddy. We got a father who is arrested. In the death of a Minnesota teenager. Here we go.
We begin tonight, though, with breaking news. The father of Manny Collins has been arrested in connection to his son's death.
This comes 9 days after his remains were found in a landfill in Elk River. Fox 9's Tim Watts joins us now from the Live Center with the very latest on this breaking news. Tim?
Well, Randy, the Anoka County Sheriff's Office, within the past hour now, says that Manny's father, Jordan Collins Sr., is now in custody in relation to Manny's death. Now, Jordan Collins' booking photo is posted on the Anoka County jail roster. He was arrested today on suspicion of second-degree murder, although the Sheriff's Department says that he has not yet formally been charged by the county attorney.
Is his forehead dirty, or is that just like a birthmark?
Now, Manny Collins disappeared, you'll recall, back on May 8th in Columbia Heights. His mother reported that she last heard from her son in a text message at about 4 in the morning. Nearly a month later, investigators started searching the Elk River landfill upon video evidence that suggested that Manny's body may have been placed into a trash bin. A long and complicated search of the landfill resulted in the discovery of human remains there that were confirmed through DNA testing, I should say, last week to have been that of Manny.
Oh, they found the body. Oh, man.
Now, the Columbia Heights community held a vigil last Thursday night to remember Manny. We've reached out to his mother, Ashley Berry, but have yet to hear back from her. Randy?
All right.
Sad story. So the daddy had done did it, huh? Throw his boy in the landfill. Throw the boy in the garbage, and they dumped the body out at the landfill. We be trying to get rid of the churn, though. We be trying to get rid of the churn. The churn be trying to get rid of us. I don't think that we be just be liking life. I don't think that we be liking each other, but
landfill
is this a birthmark, or is this just dirt? You know that a lot of people, they don't be clean. A lot of people, they just don't be clean. It is what it is. You say a late term abortion, get them off my screen, let them go, let them go. Bam, not that one. Bam, get that one out the way. What is that? Can't do nothing with that. What is 56? Come on, man. Not that one. Can't do that one. You got to get this off the screen. That was Gwinnett. Gwinnett kind of get that off the screen. She gone. Damn, I still got so much. What is that? No, can't do it. We got Wilmington Street. This number 18. We on number 18? We on number 18. 4 minutes. 4 minutes left. We on number 18. Bam, 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 bam. Push that. We have a double homicide. We have a double homicide near a nightclub on Wilmington Street. Here we go.
Talisa Holder is one of the 2 women killed.
She almost got the poop. Now back it up.
Talisa Holder is one of the 2 women killed in an overnight Jackson shooting. Talisa Holder is one of the 2 women killed in an overnight Jackson shooting on a dead-end street near a nightclub off University Boulevard.
No, I didn't know that was illegal.
Okay.
According to a spokesperson, around 3:30 Sunday morning, Capitol police officers responded to a call for a shooting on Wilmington Street. They found 2 people who'd been shot multiple times. They both died on the scene before they could be rushed to the hospital. According to investigators, one of the women was found dead outside the car parked at a feed store next door to the Fox Den. The other woman was inside the car.
I ain't got no kids out that time. I'm telling this being for real. You know, we young and stuff, we used to do stuff like that, but now it ain't good.
Relatives tell 16 WAPT Talisa Holder and the other woman went to the club to hang out, and they were targeted as they were leaving. In the past 2 days, 4 people have been shot to death in the streets of the capital city. Crime and violence, a familiar challenge now facing new mayor John Horn. In Jackson, Ross Adams, 16 WAPT News.
Wonder how, I know, man. So they was targeted. They ain't giving us no more information. It was targeted. We have no witnesses. 1 died outside the car and 1 died inside of the car. Nobody know nothing. We ain't got cameras. We don't have video footage from nowhere. They just out here dead. If y'all know something, say something. People shouldn't be out here dying and we don't know why. Just saying. Oh, I don't know what y'all did to somebody for them to shoot both of y'all like that outside. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Damn it, we going to number 19. I got to get that off the screen. Remove that. I'm trying to find another one. Damn it, I can't do it. I ain't got no more. I ain't got no more. Number 19. I know we could do one. Let's go to Fort Lauderdale. We going to Fort Lauderdale real quick. You say, I can't get my daughter back. The victim's mother speaks after a shootout. Well, a shooting and an arrest.
Now to an arrest
1 minute left.
after a deadly shooting outside of Fort Lauderdale Airbnb that happened in May.
Only on Local 10, we're hearing from the victim's family following the break in this case.
And Local 10's Lindy Supal is joining us. She's live right now in Fort Lauderdale for us.
She spoke today with the mom and stepfather of that young woman killed in the shooting. Lindy.
The family of 19-year-old Myra Ziegler is staying strong. They spoke with detectives a short time ago and calling on more witnesses to come forward in the case.
Still like an aching feeling.
It's been 2 months since her 19-year-old daughter, Myra Ziegler, was shot and killed outside of Fort Lauderdale Airbnb. But now her family is one step closer to justice.
It hurts. It hurts because he's taken, but my daughter, I can't get my daughter back.
Police identified the suspect as 19-year-old Larry Smith. He was arrested Sunday during a traffic stop.
That boy 19. Well, look old, boy.
Now facing a second-degree murder charge.
If I could have anything to say to him, you're a coward. You are a coward for what you did to my child. You had no right to take my child's life.
You got to look back up that definition as a reminder, y'all. Always look up these definitions because cowards don't fit. Go ahead.
I feel a sense of calmness, but not relief because
it's early.
It's never going to be a relief without her.
Myra was loved by many. She was a track star, a cheerleader, a dancer, and at just 19 years old, she was focused on a future in the medical field, already practicing as a certified nursing assistant. But on the early morning of May 19th, her light was dimmed. She was staying at this Airbnb on Southwest 16th Street when police say a party turned violent and deadly. It was around 4:30 a.m. when a fight got out of control. Gunshots were fired. Ziegler was found lying in the street. She was rushed to the hospital, but did not survive.
She always told us that she loved us. So, if anything, I would tell her that I was proud of her, and Mommy never had no regrets.
Her family still looking.
She had real tears in her eyes.
For answers.
I will not give up. It doesn't.
That's right. Don't give up, sugar.
The family feeling a bit of relief this afternoon, but the suspect remains behind bars. He is due in court today. Reporting live.
Yes, and shout out to the mother for not being one of those forgiving mothers. Damn, that you was a coward for what you did to my goddamn baby out here in the street. I like you parents who is not forgiving. Don't fall under that I forgive you shit. Nope. Don't do it to yourselves. Make yourself look real stupid out here in the street. Hold on. What the hell happened? Oh, bam. Y'all, it's 2 o'clock. We only hit 19. But y'all know what I'm going to do? I'm finna give you the 20. I'm finna give you the 20 because I said that that's what I want to do. Put that up on the screen. We have teen girls. Arrested. Yeah. These girls out here fighting and doing all that fly shit too. They facing assault charges. Here we go.
We begin tonight in the East Valley, where a second teenager has been arrested after a fight that broke out at a Gilbert In-N-Out. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm
I don't know what that was that they just showed me, but I don't know what that
David
was.
Devine.
And I'm Mark Curtis. Newly obtained video shows a group of teens crowding around several girls fighting in the parking lot. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is live in Gilbert tonight with a disturbing video and what led up to the fight. And Gabby, this is eerily similar to what we've seen in Gilbert before.
That's right, Mark Rebe. There's been several instances of teen violence in this parking lot alone, but we've learned in this particular case there was some tension between these girls leading up to the fight. Gilbert police tell us violence and threatening the safety of others will not be tolerated. This 15-year-old girl is facing charges of assault and disorderly conduct for allegedly starting a fight outside of the Gilbert In-N-Out
these are light of his sisters. Go ahead.
near Williamsfield Road in Val Vista. We've blurred the video of the fight from the night of July 5th, showing several girls then take turns hitting and pulling the hair of the 15-year-old. According to Gilbert police, the teen told officers 2 of those girls had previously egged her home, and she went there to confront them. She reportedly summoned them outside before assaulting them both. Police were called around 11:30. Many of the teens ran off before officers arrived, including a 16-year-old girl who was later arrested on charges of assault and disorderly conduct for allegedly joining the fight.
It made me sick.
You mean you got our white sisters out here egging somebody's house, and then our white sisters going on up there to the end and out and call them hoes? Bring your ass outside then, since you want to egg up my house, and whoop them. Y'all don't drop the charges.
Arrested on charges of assault and disorderly conduct for allegedly joining the fight.
It made me sick.
Katie McPherson, a youth advocate in the East Valley, tells me she's seen too many videos of teens fighting go viral on social media. While a lot of them are boys, this one proves girls fight too.
It doesn't get as much coverage as boys do.
The videos don't get as much coverage as boys do. She got to be lying.
This isn't the first fight to happen at this location. Earlier this year, 12 News reported police responded to in and out more than 250 times since 2020. About 80 of those calls involved teens. McPherson is calling on parents, community leaders, and police to stop the violence before it escalates further.
This is here. It's happening now. We have to face it collectively. We can't deny that this is happening.
Of course it's happening. Who is denying that these teens like an ass out here? Who?
And that 15-year-old girl was also cited with a curfew violation. Teens under the age of 16 in Gilbert need to be home by 10 o'clock at night, and teens under the age of 18 need to be home by midnight. Live in Gilbert, Gabriella Becerra, 12 News.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We finally got us one. Lighter Hughes out here fighting. They pulling hands, shit. Y'all know how they do. They fight and they pull hair. And it seems like through all the fighting that it's so different with white and black female fights. When whites fight whites, they don't really be marked up. They just do a lot of hair pulling. And they be hitting, but they be hitting like on the head. Like they don't be trying to destroy each other's face. Have y'all noticed that? They just be pulling hair and screaming and stuff like that. I don't know, man. Listen. Be careful. Give y'all something to pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the midday news. Y'all, we went 20 stories. Yes, this may be a classic. 20 stories in 2 hours and 6 minutes. Damn it. Maybe it could just be 2 hours because at the beginning of the show, I did a little talking. We had to come in with the intro and all that fly stuff right there. So it was probably 2 hours, but we're just going to call it 2 hours and 6 minutes. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking. I just threw out a number. I will not throw out a number like that right there again. No, I won't. When shit is difficult, you just got to keep it going. You just got to keep it going. I still got that right there. You just got to keep it going, y'all. Oh, man. Doggone neck when I did that right there. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back, man. Y'all done made it to the end of the... I already said that right there. But anyway, shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. Say, thanks, Willie. You is welcome. Thank y'all for being here, man. Enjoying yourselves. I hope that y'all really did enjoy yourself, and I hope that I gave y'all enough news. Y'all got the likes up to 250, almost 300. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that right there, y'all. I'm about to see y'all later. I'm gonna have to rest my throat. Because I've been, oh Jesus, been popping and locking my brain, like freezing and stuff like that right there. I may go get me a damn Slurpee. I want me a Slurpee. That's what's up. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I appreciate y'all for rocking, man, and I'm going to see y'all later. You say, Willie, you had great energies. You say you got to get wet before the show more days, right? I did get soaking wet, and I'm letting my shit air out. I'm letting it air out. Listen, man, y'all tell somebody about the player. Tell somebody about the player. Please, please, pretty please. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to see y'all later.